Chennai line, still a long way to go. And birthday boy Tiago Apollonia from Portugal is going to be a player who's quite counted on to deliver against Harmeet Desai. In terms of deep, we're getting into it here. Not so deep yet. Harmeet Desai starting off the match. Again, Harmeet Desai, one of the fastest players in terms of footwork and physical fitness on the Indian team. His backhand is very quick.
A sign right there about the flashy backhand of Harmeet Desai. He was defensive for a part of that point, but eventually that backhand just bailed him out. It's super. He's so fluent, and if he can keep that going for a while, it's going to make it very tough for Tiago. I think that caught the end of the table, or what's the protest here?
It seems to be settled. Tiago's ball clipped the back edge. I think Harmeet thought it might have missed. Oh, maybe not. Okay, quick apology. I thought I heard a choke for a minute, but both players recognizing that caught the back edge. Good forehand flick over the table. Taller players need to have that shot in their repertoire, but it's becoming more and more, I'd say, prevalent in the game.
Well, I'm just willing to bet that it's not easy, because you can leap onto the table, and so often we've seen players hit it long. It looks a lot easier than it is.
Yeah, we'll talk about Sabina Binta a little bit more later on.
Come on. 7, 8.
No, he's outstanding. It was just a few years ago, I think him and Junmi Zutani had a point that was nominated for point of the year. And him behind the table, it looks like he's going to hit the ground so many times, manages to stay on his feet.
All tired of it, 8-all. The opening game very often tends to be very close till one runs away from the other. Harmeet, what a reply. Great counter off the forehand.
We had the crowd cheering Tiago, chanting Tiago here. Harmeet Desai looking to get the first point for Puneri Paltan on the scoreboard. Again, as mentioned before, Tiago Apollonia would be the favorite in this match, but it's not going to be easy. Harmeet Desai, after all, beat the top Indian male 11-9 in the 7th just recently at the Commonwealth Championships in the final.
He did too. Lots of confidence coming out of that. Gold medal can do strange things to your confidence. And here we go, the flashy backhand again. Gives him, well, 2, and if you count the golden point, 3 game points.
Funny what you said about the golden medal, or the gold medal rather. I think that'd be a good reason for me to always keep a gold medal in my pocket, just walking around confidently, knowing that it's there and someone else gave it to me for some reason.
Oh, brilliant! What a block! Wow!
Right back down the line, out of reach, on top of the bounce. That is a very difficult ball to bring back into play. Watch one more time in the replay. Pendulum serve, opening backhand, step around for the counter, and way out in front, Harmeet Desai extends the racket as far as can be to allow no time for Apollonia to chase this down. Happy birthday? Well, he's raining on his birthday cake right now. Once again, that backhand right on top of the bounce.
I'd love to see the reaction time on that. I'm betting it's less than 0.1 of a second. It came back like a rocket. Watch the big forehand and then bang. And to play that parallel is so tough, but he kept his wrist in a nice tight locked-in position. Worked very well for Harmeet. Sweet backhand once again. 15-4. Backhand winners for Harmeet against Tiago.
Harmeet Desai as fast as can be. You know, professional athletes have to make a lot of sacrifices. You might think, oh, it's so nice to have a massage every day. The type of massages they get, they're not fun. They're really painful. Harmeet Desai, very, very strict about his eating and his regular running. He runs every day, several kilometers to make sure that he's as fast as can be. And out here we see it. Speaking of sacrifice, the roller, it hurts. Is that Patricia Solia?
Looks like.
This is a very...
Getting ready for the mixed doubles, we think.
Yeah.
But she did very well in the singles earlier on. Ahika would be looking forward to taking at least a game, if not the match. But Solia, very tough. So here we go. This is for the match, of course, but more importantly, as it were, for the point that a game gives the team. Oh, brilliant. Tiago from way back to the table. Strong forehand, lots of top spin.
Yeah, the pace on this shot from where he is to still be that threatening, it takes extra power.
count will be reversed on the backhand, favoring Harmeet. Oh, tried to go for it on the receive. He's tried to make the ball shorter and shorter at times, Harmeet. It hasn't quite worked for him.
I thought the shot selection was right. The ball just spun up a little bit high off his racket. Big point here in Tiago Apollonia now with 4 game and match points. But a tight serve, side topspin on the pendulum. The closed racket of Tiago Apollonia not able to keep the spin down.
Well, I can't imagine that somebody as highly ranked as Tiago would let this 4-point lead go. But Harmeet, after that recent gold medal, I'm sure is not giving up. Nowhere near. He's looking to get it to 10-all and take it a golden point. We'll see.
Swatted back into the net, but Tiago Apollonia, the birthday boy, fixes his hair and comes back. Says, good match, compadre. I respect you, but it's the Chennai Lions right now.
We
2
like that,
points for the team. Back to the cave for Tiago Apollonia.
Well, this was supposed to be the better moment for Chennai Lions. Patricia Solia earlier was expected to win. And, of course, with his forehand winners, so too was Tiago Apollonia. But on the backhand, much better for Harmeet Desai. And a little more attacking, the Indian. But eventually the super serves also making a bit of a difference. And coming up next, the Chennai Lions, will they continue to roar as Patricia Solia did so well with Sharat Kamal will take on Harmeet Desai along with Sabina Binta. It's going to be really close.
First game. Chennai Lions to start. Lava.
We'll see. Patricia Solia is very steady near the table.
Very tight to call.
Yeah.
Solia starts it out. Sharat Kamal, well, we know he's got a fabulous forehand. Such a complete player.
Charu, it's over.
Well,
There's no question. That's
so?
it. That's done. 2-1.
Right, just to be contrary, I'm going to take it the other side. So come on, Sabina Binta and Harmeet Desai. Here we go.
I mean, I play for the same team. I'm part of the Endro family with Sabina Winter, so I respect her a lot. I talked a lot about her physical fitness, as I always do when she's on screen. There's so much else to talk about, though. She's a juggler. She's an adventurer. She's very generous. I mean, she plays and donates a lot to different organizations. But out here, physically, it's just the main thing to talk about. Her forehand, how fast she is. But again, the 2 winged loopers on both sides. Wow, over the table. Look at this flick.
And that to forehand. Sabina stepped around right there. And it was pretty good. Watch her step around. Very close to her body. Took a lot of strength there. And Sharat was right to the body. He could move out in time. Much bigger guy.
Yeah, that's the speed and the strength of Sabina Winter. Again, she loves that forehand shot. But right now, I mean, because we set it up this way, it sounds like I have permission to be completely biased, but my team has 3 game points.
Sabina, come on. Oh, yeah, Harmeet, well done. Too much work for Sabina. The Chennai Lions take game 1, but much more still to come. Sharat Kamal looks really pumped up, doesn't he? Patricia Solia is playing better and better. But Harmeet and Sabina have a lot of work to do.
Back for the mixed doubles event happening right now. It's the 3rd match of the tie. And we will see Chennai Lions out in front by a bit. Sharat Kamal with good use of side spin from behind the table to keep it off.
That was like 30 degrees the spin once it landed. But Puneri Paltan in a little bit of trouble now. They would have expected a point at least from Ahika. Didn't get that at all. Harmeet did take 1 game, but Tiago is probably favored anyway. So let's give the first 2 ties to Chennai Lions. Of course, they did take it as well. But I'm sure that Puneri Paltan would have expected. Here's a look at that again. Oh, spin on that.
Nasty turn again, taking the ball from down low, coming around the outside of it to hook it on the table. The best around the net shot I've seen in UTT was from Sharat Kamal 2 seasons ago, and the clips of that will keep on rolling because it's just so pretty. Good pressure here from Solia on top of the bounce in the middle of the table with the forehand. Ooh, we saw our first strawberry of the tournament. Patricia Solia executing the strawberry, the reverse spin of the banana or the chiquita, lifts it up and leaves a nasty bending ball to secure the game, 11-7. Chennai Lions, if they can get a 3-0 victory here, oh, this is what the strawberry is all about. So sweet, just like the smoothie in the lounge today. Patricia Solia, don't let her give you diabetes. Let her give you ideas for how to receive in competition.
Chennai Lions to start. Lava.
Patricia Solia here with the serve. Cracking forehand on the step around. Again, sharing the middle of the table with those forehands, as Charu said earlier. The righty-lefty combo in yellow out in front. So smooth. Even with Sabina Binta's opening, Shard Kamal was like batting practice. He knew exactly what was coming at him.
Well, I wonder if Chong Chi-yuan is watching this, because he's being served a warning by Shard Kamal, who's in terrific shape.
He's been served a warning?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
No, the fact that Sharath is playing so well, so Chuang might be, sitting there, if he's watching a bit of this or was earlier on, saying, hey, I'm going to be up against it.
An unofficial warning.
5-9.
Well, on the table, this shot was underneath the side, quick off the bounce. Far from over still. Well, 2 points are needed on the other side. We've seen bigger comebacks. It's an excellent rally here, but when there's a little bit more spin, much like Sabina Binta before, coming down on top of the bounce, underneath the side, secure the point. But Solia with that flexible wrist makes it unpredictable. 4 game points here, and a 3-0. I'd say 4 tie points, actually, to get that 8 points that a team needs to win the tie.
Could be 11-7, 11-7, 11-7. No, it's going to be 11-7, 11-7, 11-6. Very emphatic performance by the Chennai Lions. They win the tie, but let us assure you, plenty of points still left. 2 matches to go, and I'm sure Puneri Paltan would like to pick up all 6 points. Not going to be easy, but Patricia Solia, very well played today.
So here are the match stats on screen. Again, the attacking side is the side that won. Chennai Lions. Forehand winners, backhand winners, winning in every category. And that's what makes a 3-0 victory.
This is going to be a tough one for Madhurika Patkar. She's done very well so far, just hasn't done too much winning. Here we go, final match of the day, and begins with a little bit of T.T. karma, as you say, for Madhurika Patkar.
Well, I actually, for me, I use it when you get back, right? What goes around comes around. A bit of fortune to start.
It's going to happen soon.
We will see if she could save that for golden point. That'd be really something. It's funny, I talked to Sabina Binta earlier, and she talked about how good that tomahawk serve is of Bernie and why it's so difficult to receive. That's going to be a key factor here for Madhurika, this backhand serve and setting up a third ball attack. She doesn't like to extend the point, nor should she. Much like Amalraj, she's a little bit flatter, her timing is quick, and she's very ambitious early in the point.
Well, that would call for a good strategy because, oh yes, set it up well, just like you were saying, went early with the attack in the forehand. And Madhurika Patkar draws level at this early stage.
And the farther back behind the table Madhurika gets, the less effective the forehand will be. Again, the footwork we've seen from Sabina Binta. I'm loving the laces in the shoes. I think I'll have a pair coming to me soon after UTT.
Well, one more time, one more mention and it might. Sooner than that.
Andrew, give me new shoes. Loving it.
Okay, Madhurika, is it too much work for you to do now? Yes, off the forehand, she's pretty quick. Very effective, a little flatter than most, like a lot of other Indian players tend to be.
Yeah, it's definitely a high-risk game. She times it well, keeps some topspin on it, though. We've seen her play flatter shots, indeed.
Oh,
gets the edge.
Yeah, but she did very well to change the angle there. It's not easy to do that.
For me, the most impressive thing in this rally is the short game. She played 2 pushes in a row inside the table and earned herself the popped-up ball. That's when a push is an effective shot. Leaving it short when a player thinks the rally's already open. But the step around here, inside-out forehand, big from Sabina Binta, earns her 2 game points.
Madhurika will know the forehand of Sabina Binta is a terrific weapon. She couldn't have avoided the last point.
11-8.
And the racket is out of hand. Once the racket is out of hand, if it touches the ball, it does not matter. It looks cool. Check out the replay here. Still has to be in control. Net recovery. So close. Ooh, I'd love to see that from another angle just for fun. Thank you so much.
The racket actually got it across before she left it.
Love.
So back out here for game number 2. Madhurika Paltan with a strong start. First 2 points. Still a long way to go, even in a best of 11. We saw Sharath Kamal up quite a bit before on top of the bounce. Madhurika Paltan with an inside-out forehand. She manages to smother and take the point.
So far, Madhurika's just so tough through it all.
For me so far, that might be rally of the day for the women. That was a pretty excellent point. Very well played. Some high risk covering the middle with that forehand.
And as you said, she stayed closer to the table. It was Sabina who kept backpedaling all the time, making it more difficult for her. But Madhurika, nice aggressive point, the previous one.
Now Sabina Winter, yeah, I was going to say, well, Sabina Winter has the footwork to survive behind the table. She's so quick. Nice counter. Way behind the table.
Fabulous.
Yeah, to cover the middle there with the forehand, slapping it back the way she did. It looked like her hopes, I'd say the percentages go way down here. Short stroke covers the middle. Lions on their feet, the dugout showing their emotions here.
Well, exactly. Well, how important was that to the Chennai Lions? The whole dugout was up on its feet. Madhurika, yes! Big flat forehand, just a little bit of top spin. Sabina nowhere near it. This could be a very special moment for Madhurika. Getting a game off Sabina Binta, not easy at all.
And after being up 6-0, then having to come back, this is the type of scoreline right now that gives you confidence, makes you believe. I think Sutirtha Mukherjee was one who showed this quite clearly against a foreigner that, well, the Indian women can pull off the big upsets. Inside out forehand does it, 11-5, the most dominant game yet. Sabina Binta pulled off an amazing upset over Bernadette Such to start off the season, but Madhurika Paltan one-upping it right now, still far from over, but tying it up at 1 game apiece. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. How will this affect the confidence in the overall last 11-point run that Madhurika Paltan needs?
Puneri Paltan to solve.
All right, final game of this tie on day 4 of UTT Season 3. Madhurika missing a forehand, but I wonder what that last game would have taken out of her. Psychologically gets so pumped up. Make a couple of errors, but Sabina Binta, cool as ever. Puneri Paltan expected to pick this point up. I'm sure she'll be very disappointed having lost that middle game.
Yeah, we've got to hand some credit to Sabina Binta. The starting point, heavy spin, really heavy spin. And Madhurika Paltan is going to go for the shots as she has to, and knows that she's going to miss some. The next ball trying to beat Sabina wide on the forehand.
Love.
just tough in the short game. If she can't keep it low for a second bounce, as soon as Sabina gets in with that opening forehand, the percentages change drastically in terms of who's favored to win the point.
Yeah, can't pop it up. Sabina Binta is not likely to miss those easy forehands. However, she's on the scoreboard now, Madhurika.
Well, 3 points out in front as we discuss the possibilities of Elton John's music. Sabina Binta racing ahead to a 2-1 lead and something to get Puneri Paltan an extra point on the board.
Oh, 16 points of that strong suit, the forehand drive by Sabina Binta. You can imagine that is something that she is not likely to miss very much. So, is it all over for Madhurika? I will say once again, 11-5 in the second. That's a very special performance, and she'll do well to remember that. Will it all end here?
Right down the line, a big parallel forehand shot. I was starting to think in terms of results. I just saw the nail color of Madhurika Paltan, which is the opponent's team colors. Interesting. Supporting Puneri from the other side of the table via nail.
Oh yeah, one more off the net perhaps.
So nice. This is a page out of the Sabina Binta autobiography, that step around forehand, turns the corner quickly, fearless, no looking back, and it saves one more game and match point.
That was a tough shot. She made it look easy. Off the serve, that's a difficult receive. Okay, 2 serves for Madhurika. Oh, brilliant! What a counter! Wow, Sabina Binta had every right to believe she had the point there.
Now, service-wise, the serves are back with Madhurika Paltan, who covers the middle here with an excellent racket head-up counter. She needs one more point, and it'll be golden points to determine the match. I mean, we were talking about Indian Player of the Day. It's just 2 points away from Madhurika Paltan. Oh, short side of the table, the step around. This is what 4 points in a row. It comes down to the last point being a golden point. Chennai Lions looking for a slew of points here today, a runaway victory. What do you think, Charu?
Well, 1-3 will have to favor Sabina Binta, but Puneri Paltan needs the point, and that puts a lot of pressure on Sabina. Well, Madhurika attacks straight away. She can't afford a long point here. Just a gentle push. Oh, Sabina Binta it is! Big forehand into the body of Madhurika Paltan. Can't handle it. The German all smiles. Puneri Paltan did very well to claw their way back into this tie, but couldn't do enough because they'd lost it a lot earlier. Madhurika Paltan, well played. Not good enough on the day, but I still say that middle game was terrific, and that earns a smile here from the Chennai line.
This was a marvelous effort, really. I mean, under pressure after losing, what, 5 points in a row? I remember at least 4 from 6-10 down. Sabina Binta, I mean, her last name's Winter for a reason, because it was her father's last name. But she's super cool out here under pressure. Madhurika Paltan came quite close to all that effort and still enjoying herself out here. What a performance, an inspiring performance, really, from a player who was way the underdog in this match. Came quite close.
So a 10-5 victory for the Chennai Lions. They'd gotten to a victory after the mixed doubles. Thereafter, it was only a question of how many can Puneri Paltan get. Well, Chuang got 2, Sabina got 2, but not nearly enough. So a big win for Chennai Lions, but a little show of strength for Madhurika. And of course, a welcome back to form for Patricia Solia.